Hello and welcome back to my Dandelion Diaries. I have such an exciting video. Okay, it's another new pen day. I know, I'm just going crazy over here, but these dropped back in, the beginning of February. This is a Lucky Star Pens 𝗦𝘃𝗃𝗏𝗏. And the first time I saw this was on Karina Loves to Plan's channel, and I loved the resin on it. I loved the whole thing. It was just calling to me. It's space themed. It's a beautiful resin. I really wanted one. So I was waiting and Lauren of Lucky Star Pens released an announcement on her Instagram that they had another batch of them ready to go, ready for sale, and I jumped, hit purchase, just flew with it. Anyways, let's open this box and then I'll talk a bit more about it. So it came in this priority mailbox. I did unseal it just to pull out any invoice if I saw one, and I didn't see one, so I left it alone. And this is how the package came packaged, and I love it and hate it at the same time. If you have cats, you understand that this stuff just gets everywhere, and you will find it all over your house the second your cat gets into it. So that's the only reason I don't like it, but I love the presentation. I love how well it's packaged. I feel like everything is very safe in here. Let's go ahead and open up the rest of this stuff on the top here. We have 2 stickers. This one looks to be maybe clear. Nope, it's white and shiny. And then this is another really nice, good sticker. I will add those to my ink journal. And then this is the pen, nicely wrapped in bubble wrap. And then all of the fun little shredded paper bits that I'm just going to leave in there and hope that my cats don't find. Anyways, here's the pen. So this is in collaboration with, I think, 3 or 4 different people. So the Lucky Star Pens 𝗦𝘃𝗃𝗏𝗏. The resin is made by 𝗬𝘂𝗵𝗏 over at Poorly Controlled. The finial is made by, oh gosh, let me double check. Okay, the finial is made by Braxton over at Divine Pens Plus on Instagram. And then the maker who turned all the pens for her is Rich over at River City Pen Company, who I have been really enjoying his products lately. So I really am excited to I'm really excited to have this pen. And I already know what ink I want to put in it. And yeah, I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Drum roll, please. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's so much more pink than I was expecting. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys way in just so we can appreciate all of the swirls and stuff. Okay, so let's start with the cap. We're just going to go nice and slow, and you can see, oh, look at that blue vein that just pops up here. 𝗬𝘂𝗵𝗏 at Poorly Controlled. I have been obsessed with her resins, and I definitely want to get some more of her resins for sure. But this cap is beautiful. We did not get to pick, which one we got out of the blanks, I guess, out of the ones that were available. It was just kind of like you pick your nib size and they ship it to you, at least because I ordered on the website. I don't think she had any of these available yet on, at a pen show or anything. I think these were just only online purchases. I love this resin, though. I'm surprised at how light it is. I was expecting it to be a bit darker, but I'm happy that it's pastel. I feel like you can do so much more in a pastel pen. I don't know. But it's really pretty. Okay, here is the finial. If I can get my camera to focus on it, maybe. There we go. Beautiful. I love her logo too, how it's like a nib, but it's flying in space with a star. I don't know. It's so cool. Very well done. And then, oops, sorry, I don't know if y'all even saw that. I probably was out of frame. But here is the grip section. Oh, wow. Oh, I love all the sparkles. I'm obsessed. I'm so happy. Wow. And then the nib I chose is just a fine Yovo nib. You can switch these out with whatever. It's just like a Yovo nib, a Jovo, whatever. A nib unit holder, essentially, so I can just swap this out for whatever I want. There is a little bit of a step here. I have no idea which model this would be made after in terms of the River City Pen Company models. I do have 2 models from Rich, then I'll be comparing to one of them today. But let's go ahead and do a cap test in case anybody was curious. So I'm just going to go based off of this kind of like lavendery swirl color there. So we have 1, 2 and like a quarter, pretty standard. And then it does come with a converter, I hope, yes. Yeah, it came with a standard, I think it's a Schmidt converter. But yeah, I am really happy with this. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. The resin in it is just like, oh, I don't know. I just want to stare at it. Wow. Oh my gosh. I've really been enjoying my resin makers and also pen makers so far, and we're only a few months into the year already. I'm so excited. Wow. Just wow. Okay, let's do some size comparisons so you can see what this baby looks like next to some other pens. Okay, so here is the 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗏. Here, I'll do one more spin for you guys. 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗏 by Lucky Star Pens, River City Pen Company, and Braxton. And then here is it next to a 𝗬𝗏 Eco. Here is it next to a 𝗦𝗵 Safari. This is a 𝗬𝗏 Eco in glow green and a 𝗦𝗵 Safari in cream. Here is a Leonardo Momento Zero in golden abalone. And here is the Carolina Pen Company Convert. I think that's pretty decent in terms of size comparisons. I will also compare it to one of the River City Pen Company pens I have. This is in Rich's Morningside model. And I'll just scooch this right here. Okay, so it's about the same height as his Morningside model, but the cap and the ends are definitely different. I'm going to go ahead and uncap some of these, and we will see in terms of length how it does there. Okay, I'd say it's probably a standard size pen. It's by no means a short pen or a long pen. It's almost exactly the same length as this 𝗦𝗵 Safari here, and it is exactly the same length as River City Pen Company's Morningside model. I do believe the pen posts, oh, not very securely. It just like barely posts at the end. So I don't think I would post it just personally. In hand, I would say that it fits pretty decently. It's a good length. If we wanted to just kind of barely set that on the end, it does stay on. I mean, unless you're just being really aggressive. But yeah, not too terrible. I think that it's a decent length without the cap. I would say I wouldn't post this one personally. Yeah, I don't think I would. But it's really, I don't know, I just can't get over this resin. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Ugh, I can't stop looking at it. Okay, let me get all this out of the way and then we will ink this baby up and do a writing sample. Okay, so the ink that I chose for my Lucky Star pen, 𝗦𝘂𝗏𝗏, is one of the inks from the Colorverse 2024 color event, and this is Rosette Nebula. I really wanted to do a pink ink in this pen just because I saw a lot of the pink swirls. I did not know it was going to be this light, but I'm very okay with that. I really like it because it can handle a lot more variety of inks to me now because it's a lighter pen. Anyways, I'm going to ink this up with this Rosette Nebula here. And I think because the necks of the Colorverse bottles are a little too thin, I'm going to try doing it the normal way first. And then if I can't get the grip section into the bottle, I may end up syringe filling this one. But let's give it the good old try. If you've never filled up a pen with a converter, for any of my beginners out there, you basically want to submerge, come on, focus, there we go. You want to submerge the entire nib up to basically the edge of the grip section. So you're submerging this whole thing in the ink, and then you're going to twist the converter. So you want to start with your converter plunged all the way down, and then once you have your nib submerged, you're going to twist this all the way back up. And that's going to cause the capillary reaction to pull the ink into the pen. So yeah, I'm gonna just dip it in, and it does fit in the very narrow neck of the bottle here. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to show this because I have to leave the bottle flat, but I'm going to twist the converter here, and I have a little bit of ink kind of pulling up into this, and just keep twisting until I get to the top. I do want to just fill the pen however it decides to fill, which it actually filled almost completely, as you can see here, all of that is ink now inside it. And then I'm just going to take a cloth, my t-shirt over here that I use for my ink stuff, and just kind of wipe that off so I don't get ink all over my fingers. And then now that that is inked up, I'm going to put the back of the pen back on and the cap on the pen. And then I'm going to close the ink bottle, because if there's anything I can tell you, it is to close the ink bottle before you do anything else. Okay, so she is inked. Let's go ahead and do a writing sample. Okay, so this is the 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗽, maybe? We might have to give it a minute so it actually starts getting the ink to come down. Let me give it a minute. Okay, I think we're ready. So this is the 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗽, oh wow, that was terrible, star pens in 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗄𝗏𝗄𝗄, which is by Lisa Marie at Poorly Controlled. And it was also done by Rich at River City Pen Company. I apologize for my handwriting, geez. Oh, I totally did that wrong. It's River City Pen Company, not River Pen City Co. And this has a fine steel Yovo nib. And it writes absolutely beautifully. I really am enjoying my Yovo nibs recently. Oh, I'm not in frame. There we go. Okay, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. So the ink we have in here is Rosette Nebula by Colorverse. And it was part of the Color Event 2024. And I am just really loving this combination. I wonder how, let's see how wet of a writer it is. Yeah, it's a wet writer. I mean, most of my Yovo nibs write really well. I'm very, very content with this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. Love, 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 love. All right, so my final thoughts on this. I am very, very happy with the blank that I got, with the colors I got. I love how pastel it is. I love how it's almost translucent in some of the areas. It is so, so pretty to look at. I'm really excited. And I do like the match with the ink that I chose. I think it looks really good together. Oh, man, I'm so happy to finally have one of these in my collection, considering I missed out on the first 2 rounds that she did these pens. And I don't know, man, I don't know. I really love this resin. I've been really enjoying all my resins lately, and this is definitely a favorite right now. This is so pretty. So, so, so pretty. I love all the pastel swirls in it. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to continue to fangirl with my pen now, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions about this, please let me know down in the comments. I really am excited to continue writing with this, and you'll definitely see more of it in action, I would say, when I do some other videos, but I'm very, very happy with this. Anyways, have a great day, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.